How is everyone doing today? It is October 9th of 2021. We are going to take a look and see if we did anything good with ginger this year. What we did is we bought a piece that was probably about that size from the grocery store, cut it into 4 pieces. We set it in a bowl for a little while of water, just a little bit of water on the bottom, not enough to cover it up, just enough for it to sit in it. And make sure you change that water out often because it gets slimy fast. But then we took that piece and we set it in the water, left it up in a cupboard in a dark spot for a week or two, and noticed that there was roots starting to come out of the bottom of it. We were changing the water over probably every 2 or 3 days, and we saw 4 individual starts, and they look kind of like whitish pyramid things. But anyways, we cut it into 4 pieces, planted those 4 pieces, gave 3 of them out, and this is from one little teeny tiny piece. So this is grocery store ginger. A piece is probably about the size of a 2/4 side by side, maybe, and planted in here. So what we're going to do first is I'm going to go ahead and cut all the bottom parts here. We have a problem growing ginger in our area, and mostly the reasoning behind that is we just don't have a long enough season. Ginger can take a really long time to grow and get going good, so we're hoping that by starting it indoors like we did from the pieces, that we would be able to have an early start on the ginger so that we can hopefully have a long enough season to pull it through. These ones have hit a bad spot a little bit, so this one wouldn't be indicative of whether or not it works, but whether or not this turns out good or bad. This little broom here is just to check up under here. We have a black widow problem in our area, and Kiddo's gonna help us out with this. He likes helping with the harvests. This soil's pretty wet, so we have a bin here ready for it. Make sure that there's no spiders up in here. Get this little cage out and see if this worked out for us. So whether it did or it didn't, I think it's a pretty good idea. Okay, you ready, kiddo? Alright, so that's what we got here. Not bad for us, actually. We were hoping for more. We were hoping after our horrible sweet potato harvest that we could get a root vegetable. Kiddo really likes doing the root vegetables, going out there and digging around in the dirt to see what we end up getting. And ones that are really, really cool to grow. We really like ginger because it's so usable. It's got such a potent flavor and a strength to it. Plus all the health benefits, if you look them up online, are hugely abundant in things like ginger, turmeric, some of these rooter types that are really, really strong flavored or have some unique qualities to them. Looks really, really cool. Angel's going to go ahead and take these one and this one and use them for what she would like. We also have this one right here. This looks like it might be the cedar where all these other ones came off of that we had originally put in the ground that I was saying is about 2/4 side by side. I think that that's what this one is right here, is the seed piece that we ended up rooting off of. And it's got some more. What we're going to do is we're going to put this directly in soil, or are we going to bowl for it?
It's got roots. It's already starting. So.
Yeah, so we're going to go ahead and sink this into some soil in one of our little bathroom grow rooms and get another piece of it started. This bigger piece right here, Angel will use. I'm not sure how she's going to use it. Maybe freeze some of it, maybe just dry it and store it, cure it, like that. And then these little pieces here, I'm going to take these out to a couple random places in the yard and just go ahead and plant them. I know that they won't survive our winter. Maybe if I sink them deep enough, they'll come up next year. Maybe they won't. Highly unlikely with something like ginger because it really likes a lot of hot weather and warm weather and lots and lots of humidity and water as well. So these three pieces aren't necessarily going to go anywhere or make it into anything. That might be cool in a little cup. But I'll just stick these pieces back in the ground out in the yard and just see what happens with them. But that's our ginger harvest. It is October 9th of 2021. And this came from this piece right here. All that came from that piece right there. And this piece was 1/4 of another piece that we brought from the store. I think we paid $4 or $5 for ginger. Ginger can be super expensive, take a long time to grow, but this is a huge success for us, even though in a rematch next season we're going to do much, much better at it. So we love you guys. I'm super excited to have this turn out so well. I love ginger in food and other uses, but some great stuff. We love you guys, and we'll catch you next time. Anything else you want to say about it?
She's awesome, and I'm happy that we were able to get something from it.
Yeah, I wish it was a little bit more, but that's not too bad. That looks pretty good, actually. And we'll be able to do that again for sure, especially if we start this early. If we start this early, this is going to be taken off in our bathroom by the time Christmas gets. So we love you guys. We'll catch you next time. Thanks for watching.